14 years and a few months after one of the most brutal US Opens in the championship's history, the golf world was expecting Winged Foot to beat down the 2020 field from the opening tee shot. Very early on during Thursday's first round, however, it was quite clear that was not going to be the case. Could that change? That's the hope, at least from those of us who don't have to tee it up. When you wait all year for the US Open, you want a true US Open to break out. Only time will tell if one does. Here are our 4 takeaways from day 1 at Winged Foot. You are using an unsupported version of Internet Explorer. Please upgrade to Internet Explorer 11 or use a different web browser. Will Winged Foot fight back? We were promised carnage. We were promised ejections. We were promised grinded-out pars. On Thursday, we got something similar to an upper-echelon PGA Tour event, at least in terms of scoring. This is no disrespect to the actual golf course. It's a brute, on any day, in any weather and from any length. But these players have reached a level where they can tear it up just about anywhere when there is no wind and receptive greens. At the 2006 US Open, there were 12 rounds under par for the entire week. Only one of them came in the first round, and it was shot by Colin Montgomerie, a 1 under 69. Today, 21 players shot 69 or lower. 32 shot par or lower. We're not saying it played like TPC Scottsdale, but we were prepared for a much stiffer test than we got. Again, can't stress enough just how good these guys are. This is still a course where danger lurks at every corner even in the most benign conditions. My boss Sam Weinman, these players are not. Justin Thomas, the day 1 leader with a 5 under 65, the lowest open round ever shot at Winged Foot, didn't just go low because conditions were ideal. He went low because he played like a boss. It was a really, really solid round of golf, said Thomas, who shot a 5 under 65 to take the solo lead. It's one of the best rounds I've played in a while tee to green. There are a couple things here and there that definitely could have been better, but I made sure all of my misses were in the right spot, and that's what you have to do at a US Open. The same goes for Patrick Reed, 66, Matthew Wolff, 66, Rory McIlroy, 67, and everybody else that got into red figures. They all played very, very solid rounds of golf, and they were rewarded for it. But none of them were absolutely perfect, and it should require absolute perfection to shoot a score like 5 under in the US Open at Winged Foot. Can the course fight back? It's going to need some wind and very little watering, or none at all, for starters. Many of the voices on the NBC broadcast seem to believe it's only going to become more difficult by the day, but for that to happen Mother Nature will need to cooperate. Some winds are expected on the weekend, and there is no rain in the forecast.